Hello, today we're going to talk about vowel sounds and how to distinguish them. Vowels can be the trickiest part of reading and especially spelling, mostly because we have our 5 always vowel letters, but there are 15 vowel sounds in our language. So each vowel has more than one job, more than one sound, either by themselves or when we combine them with another letter for vowel teams. Today, though, I just want to talk about the 2 main categories of vowel sounds, short vowel sounds and long vowel sounds. When kids first learn to read, they start with short vowel sounds. That's because those are the sounds that vowels make in those little CVC words, which means consonant, vowel, consonant words that kids learn when they first learn to read. For example, the word cat, dog, those little kind of words that kids can sound out because the letters are making their sound. That is called a short sound of the vowel. The reason the vowel makes that sound is because he is closed in at the end. Notice how the vowel does not come at the end of the word. He's closed in at the end by a consonant, and that is one way we know that the vowel makes a short sound. Often, I know I grew up not knowing there was a rule for that. Kids often think they have to guess or they have to memorize every word and the sound the vowel makes in that word. But there's actually a rule that says if that vowel is closed in at the end by a consonant, he'll make his short sound, ah, ah, and it even applies to words like it. Even though there's no consonant at the front, he's still closed in at the end. This rule also applies to multisyllabic words, like the word bathtub has 2 syllables. In the first syllable, the A is closed in by TH, so it says ah. In the second syllable, the U is closed in by that B, so he makes his short sound, ah. Eliminating guessing while your child is learning to read is really important because that becomes a bad habit and makes them want to speed up, but they make a lot more errors that way. If a student is having a really hard time understanding the idea of what it means to have the vowel closed in, we sometimes use this house model. So I wrote the word on this little house, and kids understand the idea of doors open and close. So this vowel is closed in because the door is closed. So he's making his short sound. You'll notice what happens when I open the door. This becomes what's called an open syllable, and kids know that word. And this vowel changes his sound because he's no longer closed in. We'll talk about those syllable types another day. But just to compare those vowel sounds. So when you are working with your child right now, you might see some schoolwork or some activities online that talk about short and long vowel sounds. You really want to, especially, like I said, with your beginning reader, focus only on words that contain short sounds. And if you're having to come up with word list for your child to practice, you can just Google CVC words or words with short vowels, and you will get ones that stick with these basic sounds. A as in apple, E as in ed, I as in itch, O as in octopus, U as in up. Those are the sounds that the vowels make. If we ask a child, what sound does E make? They should say eh. The other easiest way to learn a vowel sound, the other category, is the long vowel sounds. Okay, I have some pictures to go with that. Now, it's a little trickier about when does a vowel say its name in a word. And again, we'll do that another day. But the term long vowel sound means the vowel is saying its name. As in A as in safe, E as in Pete, I as in pine, O as in home. Now U is tricky because there are 2 sounds for long U. One is just saying his name, like in mule. You can hear that U sound. The other is the oo sound, like in rule. But that isn't really something you have to memorize. Your mouth just makes the correct U sound when you're reading those words. So that's the difference between short and long vowels. And how to know when a vowel is going to be short is if he's closed in at the end by a consonant. So I hope that information is helpful to you. Thank you.